Okay, ZSS, that explains it. No wonder you like PS2.
What does that mean?
You want to run away and flip kick and feel cool about yourself. I see you.
There will be no running away in this matchup.
Yeah, there definitely not. No.
Yeah, seeing the turnip pool immediately, I think using the turnips is going to be the equivalent of gyro for MuteAce, but big thing's going to be a lot of these high damage combos that we're used to seeing from MuteAce. Very technical character here on Peach, and so just trying to find these drag down up airs to get something started. The combos that we typically see with down tilt too are just going to be great opportunities to find a lot of percent, but Zomba's going to be playing a lot more projectile heavy, using the gyro, using the laser, just trying to rack up that chip damage, and then using Nair too for a combo started from Rob is always a great start too. Just trying not to die off stage, I think is going to be the biggest thing. Like, Peach is super strong at the ledge using the fair and back air. All of her aerials are super strong, but then rotor arms is going to be the main thing off stage to watch out from Rob.
So far, I feel like we're seeing a pretty safe game plan from both players. They're trying to feel each other out, figure out where they have their opportunities to go in and take more risks later on. So we'll have to see how that adaptation comes out. But, you know, for now, you're in a situation where you don't want to overextend and be that one that gets caught out on the first stock. The risk reward's just not there.
For sure. Down smash gonna find that first stock there from MuteAce, and now gonna have to try to find this stock off the respawn platform. Covering Rob's landing is gonna be a great way to try to find those kills too. And Peach has a lot of great options for that in the up smash, in up air, and all of her float aerials too. But Zomba certainly taking his time getting down from the high blast zone, and now just kind of spacing around a lot of these hitboxes that we see from MuteAce. Down tilt into up air, still not going to kill though. Rob being a big body, but still pretty heavy too. Oh!
Ooh, nice confirm.
That was really nice there from MuteAce.
You know, it's not often that you see a Rob use all of their up B gas just trying to land, and this is one of those few times. It just happened with MuteAce. They're able to juggle him, like you were mentioning, so well with those up airs.
Ooh, nice carry there though from Zomba, and getting some nice percent here as well, trying to use that Nair to cover that space that Peach is trying to land so that she doesn't have to recover straight up to the ledge with that low recovery, because I feel like Rob's down air is going to beat out the parasol, so trying to take that into account, just wants to do high recovery as much as possible, but then you have to worry about the back airs, the rotor arm as well, just having to mix up your recovery as Peach is not something that you're really used to, but definitely a problem in this matchup.
Zomba holding out for dear life there, gets slapped back out, hit him with the crown jewels. Zomba struggling to land again, something that Rob players aren't used to having to deal with, but MuteAce is doing such a good job of just covering every option in the corner.
For sure. There's that Ferris, like a get off me option for MuteAce, sending Zomba off stage. But now Mute just able to find that fair, trying to find Zomba going to that platform too. And so now Mute in the lead here. Using down air is going to be a great opportunity. And that was fantastic. Not going to find the stock just yet, but still so much damage and just continuing this advantage. It goes for the downward throw on the turnip.
What a statement from MuteAce.
Oh my God.
It didn't kill, but this man's execution is on another level. Aerial turn-up combos in top 8.
Oh my gosh. This patience from MuteAce so far. Still holding on to the second stock and just trying to shark for Zomba underneath the platform, but that landing back air there from Zomba gonna take MuteAce's second stock. And now 118. Looking for this down air to confirm into fair, gets the down tilt instead, and now Zomba offstage is going to struggle to recover. Trying to use these upward throw on the turnip as well to catch Zomba going high and kind of camping up in that top blast zone like we saw earlier, but
this is where it gets scary, right? Zomba could start to bring this back, and he's got a lot of chicanery in that tool set. Those rotor arms you were talking about earlier, right? He gets that combo started right now. It doesn't matter that Mute is at 40%. He dies.
Oh, the back air too. Tries to find the down air. All of these options off stage so strong for
They
Rob.
would kill.
Yeah, they would kill, especially with Rage too, but that back air coming in clutch, and MuteAce going to seal out that first game despite it being very scary, even though there was a drastic difference in their percents.
That was way too scary for MuteAce. Because if it's an earlier stock, like, it sucks that you lost a stock early, but there's a certain level of consistency knowing that Zomba can't do that to you every stock. But when you're on that last hit scenario and that's his win con, suddenly the adrenaline levels go through the roof, and it's so hard to keep playing clean in those situations.
For sure, and both of these players very seasoned veterans with top 8s of tournaments, so very strong in those last hit situations. Not going to be picking a lot of panic options, but even still, to not get nervous when you're dealing with a Rage Rob in those scenarios at the ledge, like that is so important, and MuteAce just really showing a lot of like peace with the situation and being able to win that game despite it being kind of risky in a way.
Yeah, risky is a good word for it. But MuteAce makes it through. Oh, he is locking in on the player cam right now. He's ready to go. All right, meanwhile, Zomba, cool, calm, collected as always. Looks like he just woke up from middle school. And we're running it back to small battlefield.
And just immediately out the gate trying to find this drag down up air to get something started for MuteAce, but now stuck in the corner, and this is a great time for Zomba to shine, getting these fares strung together and just disengaging a little bit too. Doesn't want to try to deal with Peach swinging very aggressively from the ledge. So just disengaging there is going to be really smart for him, but this is very scary here for Zomba. These down airs from Peach, not really getting anything just yet, but if the right one hits, that can be so much percent for MuteAce.
Yeah, we've seen it before. I'm sure we'll see it again. When Mute gets those turn-up combos started, he does not let up. Speaking of not letting up, Zomba with the offstage pressure. Great tech on the parasol. But MuteAce coming back, mixing up with that side B incredibly well.
Okay, these flow cancels from MuteAce, making it a little bit ambiguous as to when he's going to hit on Zomba's shield, but it's not going to matter. They're going to get the down throw into the up smash to find that first stock. Still a pretty good situation here for MuteAce. Has Zomba trapped at the ledge, but Zomba's retreating to that platform a lot too, so I think just even a right read with like a fair at the platform could be really good for MuteAce in this situation. So much damage from Zomba though, and trying just to find the second up air too, but not going to find it just yet. So Mute able to hold on to the stock. It's so scary because Rob has so much kill power that even at 49%, I'm still scared for MuteAce's life right now.
But MuteAce is having so much success with that down air. We see a little get off me there as well. I think that might have been a nair coming out from Mute, but it was a bit hard to tell from the startup. Either way, the get off me, the reset to neutral, opportunity to try to steal out the stock and then get those high damage combos you were talking about earlier. There's a pretty clear path here to evening this up.
For sure. Right. And now it just seems like MuteAce is having a really hard time approaching. Has to use the float to get around a lot of those projectiles that we're seeing from Zomba. But then a lot of the time Zomba will just dash back a little bit and then get the punish off of the approach from MuteAce, which is usually like a landing aerial, landing back air, landing fair. But ooh, okay, mixing in the counter this time too, and it works out, but still just not able to open up Zomba and find a large advantage shape. The air dodge gonna cost MuteAce stock though. But I mean, if you're gonna SD at 115, that's a good percent too, you know?
Yeah, we take those. It happens. It's just one interaction not quite going your way. You can think about it that way. It's still tough for the mental MuteAce. He's going to have to stay cool, calm, collected because he's back in the situation he was fighting himself out of that last stop. Of course, he also has the game advantage, so that's going to help him a little bit here.
For sure. Okay. Yeah, just trying to call out a jump here from Zomba, just not able to find it yet. I like this float cancels at the ledge. Just that pressure alone can really help you lock down the ledge and make it a lot harder for Zomba to get back onto stage. We're going to see the down throw once again into up air, missing the up air. So MuteAce has another lease on life, but that down smash is going to take it away immediately. And yeah, a 2-stock in this game too.
That's brutal. The placement of the gyro, setting it up such that no matter where MuteAce lands, you're going to get hit by something. In that case, it happened to be the down smash. Zomba taking game number 2, like you said. But now we got MuteAce's counter pick. Does he go back to the same stage?
Yes, so that you can counter pick Fire Emblem music.
The real counter pick.
I'm judging very harshly. Okay, full moon wins is a good one.
Okay,
yes.
okay, we pass. I don't know my Fire Emblem music super well. I'll see, we'll let it cook.
You need to play 3 houses. They just had the 5-year anniversary, so now's a great time because you can see all the fan art and everything too.
Okay.
Banger game.
All right, I'll keep that in mind.
Great. Game 3 on small battlefield.
Yeah,
so no change. I think the biggest thing is like trying to find a way around these projectiles. Parrying that gyro is a great way to start though, and I love just jumping over and using that down air for an approach option instead. Now getting off the ledge has been really hard for Mute as well.
Ooh, he's playing hopscotch with that gyro.
You just have to jump over it.
It's so scary. It kind of works into Peach's game plan though anyway, right? Because you're used to those little float cancel hops. Okay, we got started. We're gaming.
Yeah, I like just grabbing the gyro because it takes it out of the play of Zomba and also lets you get those gyro combos started, which obviously MuteAce having a lot of item play with the turnip, so gyro's not too different from that. Oh, barely avoiding that up smash punish from Zomba as well.
Yeah, that is big. That would have probably taken the stock. Oh, it's still alive. Great DI from MuteAce, not getting crossed up by that.
Okay. Yeah, both of them just really struggling to find this first stock so far. You can see that MuteAce is using a lot of this like float up air to try to catch the landing from Zomba, especially since he's so comfortable landing onto stage. He's using that like up in the blast zone, but they're gonna stuff out that space around the ledge where MuteAce has been floating a lot, so it's gonna cover a lot of space with that large hitbox. Just make it really hard for MuteAce to use those float cancels to get out of the corner.
Again, just jumping over those projectiles. MuteAce, he is just playing his game plan so well, but even with that, barely keeping it even as Zomba has really turned on the afterburners in these last 2 games. The spacing a little bit tighter, the timing's a little bit more precise, and that is so crucial to getting those big rob hits.
For sure. Okay, but yeah, just not able to see a punish out of shield on this down tilt from Zomba either because it is so fast that once he hits the first one, he's just going to keep doing it over and over again, and eventually it will stale, but not to the point where it feels like MuteAce is able to get a big punish.
It was a good mash, and you just break through. MuteAce also using those nairs, not being too one-dimensional with his jump timings to get over the projectiles, which makes it a bit harder for Zomba to just spam those and then punish him for trying to get out of there.
For sure. Great. And it feels like in a lot of these situations, Zomba's always picking the right option for tech chases too, just not getting punished super heavily by Peach off of getting sit into knockdown. So I think that that's helping Zomba hold on to his shots for a lot longer. And the down airs are just not really helping MuteAce so far, just haven't been able to find a really strong confirm out of them yet.
Yeah, they were looking so good in the second game at the beginning. It was such a great landing option, but now Zomba taking advantage of those bigger hitboxes. Okay, MuteAce evening it up, down to last stock here. This is a crucial game, that counter pick advantage going into the last 2. Though, honestly, they're probably going to play them all on this stage anyway.
My fault for saying that Mute wasn't hitting the tech chases. Immediately fires back with 77% there, just off of back air tech chases and that combo alone. So really good stuff there to Mute, making this a much better looking game for him right now. And gets the parry too. Down tilt into Nair, gonna send Zomba off stage.
But I like the little bit of rock, paper, scissors MuteAce just invented there. Intentionally being a little too high on the down air and then throwing out a nair to cover right at the end. Because Zomba's going to be waiting for that hit on shield. So when you throw out the nair instead of the down air as the final hit, you can catch him off guard.
Right, but again, now we're seeing this issue where Mute's really struggling to find an approach, trying to use that fair, but it's actually going to clank with the gyro instead, and so it's not going to hit Zomba, send him off stage and find that kill like he's looking for. Up tilt into up air, DIing it right. Yes! Mute is ready for that, but still very high percentage, has to make it off the ledge against these Zombears!
Oh, there you go. You just had to mention the Zombear.
My fault.
But yeah, MuteAce did get that DI. We saw Zomba at the last second trying to carry the drift to cross things up, mix you up. But MuteAce was ready for it. However, not able to avoid the classic Zombear. And that is going to give him that extra game. MuteAce now has to win 2 in a row.
Yeah, that is rough, especially when Mute was able to get such a lead with that one combo, and then Zomba's just able to find that chip damage with the projectiles over and over again and be able to kind of steal that game away from Mute after Mute had worked so hard to tie it up. So kind of unfortunate there, but maybe the song counter pick took a little bit to work, and now we're locked in.
It's a late thing, right? It's like when you have food and you have to digest it and all that.
Exactly, yeah.
MuteAce has just finished digesting. He's ready to go.
That's so gross. Okay, ooh, but there's the down air. I like the DI out there from Zomba, though. I'm going to avoid the combo into fair and hold on to a stock a little bit longer. But Mute just playing really aggressive right now and has Zomba at the ledge. It's just important to keep him there because closing that space once again when you disengage in those situations just seems really problematic. But Mute just really locked in with this DI on the up tilt up air as well. I feel like we haven't really seen a stock taken from that.
Oh, goodness, the pressure from MuteAce. but Zomba spacing so well. We keep seeing him pressing with these aerials, not getting the hit, but then MuteAce can't punish because he's a little bit too stubby with those down airs, with those nairs.
There's the Zombears once again. Mr. Saturn on stage, though.
Yo, Zomba, hit that shield for me real quick.
It's such a funny noise.
Oh, the bounce!
Oh, the combo.
It saved him!
Okay. Oh, yeah, just trying to land on top of Rob seems really problematic. Finds the up air there, but honestly, like an up smash would have done the same thing. So it's just hard because you don't want to go to the ledge. It's so hard to get out of the corner against Rob, especially when he's throwing out those back airs. But landing on top of him is just as bad. But
okay, we got the forward air, close it out. But we keep getting into this situation, right? MuteAce is just consistently slightly behind, and that is not sustainable in a long set.
yeah,
He needs his
especially
game plan.
like I feel like Rob is so good at chipping away with his projectile damage too that it's really hard to get in. And once you do get in, if you're at such high percent, just one mess up can cost you your stock.
Yeah,
with having this strong out of shield option with up smash.
Okay, let's see what kind of turn-up combos you got this time. The vertical, we know MuteAce has those, but can you actually get the opening with how well Zomba is playing this spacing game?
Oh no! Okay, Peach Bomber coming in clutch. I forgot that move existed. I thought we were going to see a down air.
Yeah, you hold out for dear life and just pray the forward air is not going to connect. It did not, and this is an opportunity. MuteAce has the stage, throwing those turn-ups, forcing him into the center there, and now you get to play that up air game.
Okay, but here's the same game of how do we approach. Ooh, the drag down up air into back air. Not going to kill just yet, but still sending Zomba off stage, and this is a good opportunity for MuteAce to find the stock. Finds it with that full hop back air. And now in the lead. This is still really scary though because you're at 126 against Rob. Rob obviously looking for his back air, his up smash, even just a grab too. So MuteAce has to play perfectly to try to get some extra percent because when he is not in the lead, it's not working out for him. But now we're at even percent on this last stock of Game 4. Potentially MuteAce's last winner stock if he's not able to clutch out this game.
This is getting extremely do or die for MuteAce. Basically an even game here, but Zomba takes first blood on this final stock. Is this MuteAce's winner's life slipping through his fingers, or can he find the opening?
Oh, Gyro shutting that down from MuteAce there, but still trying to keep this advantage state up. So much damage off of that laser though. Ooh.
Again, just that pressure. Those flow cancels from MuteAce. Am I going to hit you? Am I not? Am I going to go for the grab? You decide.
Okay, tries to get the tech chase there, but the down air just not going to hit. Still pretty even percents, but again, these projectiles just doing such a great job of stuffing out Mute.
Ooh, the gyro. MuteAce aware of the situation. He doesn't overextend, but that is tough for him because he got his opening and he didn't get to use it. Oh, up air.
No, okay. Still holding on to that stock, but this is still really scary for Mute.
I can't believe Mute got that DI. The last second switch, terrifying.
Okay.
I'm holding my breath.
Rob with the turnip in the hand is terrifying, okay? Using the gyro instead, Mute off stage, and that gyro gonna send off stage once again with the snipe, and Zomba gonna take that 3-1 over MuteAce.
That was so close at the end, but Zomba does not drop those. He doesn't just play a robot. I'm pretty sure he is a robot. The consistency, the refusal to crack under pressure. There's a reason he's got the Stride Esports jersey on. He has earned it.
For sure. Yeah, so Zomba gonna solidify his place in winners